Management is the coordination and administration of tasks to achieve a goal, such as administration activities include setting the organization's strategy and coordinating the efforts of staff to accomplish this objective through the application of available resources. The four functions of management encompasses the planning, organizing, leading, and controlling of the various limited resources, capital, human, finances, and others to maximize the effectiveness of the production of goods and services. From an Islamic perspective, the four functions of management are interconnected with decision making and involve the use of human, financial, and physical resources as well as information. These are all intimately connected with maqasid al-Sharia, objective of Sharia, by means of effective and efficient methods, while the principles of Islamic management are roots in the teaching of the Quran and the Hadith, the saying and action of the Prophet Muhammad. These principles offer a comprehensive and ethical approach to managing organizations and people, focusing on justice, adil, accountability or amanah, consultation, shura, and respect for the dignity of every individual. Islamic management emphasizes the holistic well-being of both individuals and the society at large, incorporating spiritual and ethical considerations into management practices. Based on the title of our report, we will identify various conflicts that exist in management and analyze the effects of conflict on employees and the organization. Next, we will state the steps in resolving conflict in organizations based on the Islamic management perspective. In order to achieve our objective, we choose Nasi Ayam Hainan as our company. This is due to know the solution to end the conflict in organization and Islamic management principle.
Amanah is an Islamic principle that refers to trust and responsibility to fulfill one's duties with honesty, integrity, and accountability. In organization, trust fulfills efficient tasks and responsibilities with honesty, reliability, and accountability. The principle forms a solid ethical foundation, ensuring that organization all members give the trust given by leaders, colleagues, and stakeholders. For example, in the organization Nasi Ayam Hainan, they attach importance to the concept of trust by carrying out their responsibilities fully. Managers for the organization do their job very well and very responsible. Managers in the organization also ethically handle resources such as the store's budget and property. Other than that, trust can also be given to managers for being honest, reliable, and consistent. For example, employees give full trust to the manager to handle all financial matters and equipment in the store because they know the manager's honest and trustworthy attitude. Next is adil. Adil is a fair or balance and equality which is important in fostering a harmonious and ethical organizational environment. This principle emphasizes balance and fairness in decision making, allocation of resources, and treatment of employees. When organizations apply these fair principles can lead to sustainable success and provide employee satisfaction as applied in the Nasi Ayam Hainan organizations. Managers apply this fair principle in their organization by serving employees well without discrimination against employees. In addition, managers also give salaries and bonuses to employees equally to avoid disagreements. He also did not compare the gender of employees in the organization. In fact, he always makes fair decisions if there is a problem in the organization without bias.
Rahmah. Rahmah means compassion and mercy. It refers to kindness, compassion, and mercy, both in personal and professional interactions. The principle emphasizes the importance of treating employees, customers, and stakeholders with empathy and understanding. For a real-life example, the manager being understanding and patient with a team member who is struggling with personal issues. Instead of reprimanding the employee, the manager offers support such as adjusting the work schedule or providing access counseling services. This compassionate approach not only boosts employee morale but also fosters loyalty and trust within the organization. Shura. Shura means consultation and collaboration. It refers to mutual consultation and decision making based on collective input. It encourages inclusivity, transparency, and shared responsibility in organizational matters. For a real-life example, the manager involves employees in the decision-making process for launching a new product by organizing brainstorming sessions and feedback rounds. Employees at all levels are encouraged to share their ideas, which leads to better innovation and a sense of ownership in the company's success.
As you know, in organization, many conflicts occur and affect performance. So for leading, I will focus on three principles, which is amanah, adil, and shura. This principle not only promote ethical behavior but also contribute to sustainable and just organizational practice. Start with the issue of ethical challenge. Many organizations have faced ethical dilemmas such as data breaches, corruption, and labor exploitation. Islamic principles apply. The principle of amanah or trust emphasize integrity, honesty, and accountability. Leaders and organizations are entrusted with the responsibility of safeguarding resources and acting transparently. So, how this principle can be applied? Based on the previous interview with managers, the managers practice amanah in their organizations, such as they keep their promise to give bonus for their employees if they perform. The managers also amanah in pay salaries to the workers on time. Applying this concept in organizations will reduce conflicts and help the company run efficiently. The next issue I want to highlight is sustainability. Sustainability challenges include environmental degradation due to unsustainable business practices and over-reliance on non-renewable resources. So, how Islamic principle apply? The principle of adil is a fairness and equity in leadership, ensuring that decisions and actions are just and unbiased. In Islam, leadership always urges leaders who are doing justice to all and always be fair in all conditions. In an interview with managers, the managers explain the adil concept in order to avoid conflict and disputes practices by their company is the leaders practice adil in assigning tasks according to employee skills so that there is no discrimination between employees. Another pressing issue is employee well-being. Many employees face workplace stress, mental health challenge, and poor work-life balance, which can lead to burnout and reduced productivity. The principle of shura or consultation encourages inclusivity and collaboration. Leaders who practice shura actively involve their employees in decision-making process, creating a sense of belonging and mutual respect. Based on the interview, the managers said they will always do a meeting or shura. They say that meeting can solve the conflict when there is a misunderstanding in a company. With shura, employees will get a chance to express their opinion or maybe their dissatisfaction in the workplace. This can increase the motivation of the employees because their problems have been heard by the leaders.
In this session, we discuss how to control conflict using adaptive strategies based on Islamic principles. In organization, many conflict occurs and affect performance. To overcome this challenge, we must address it based on Islamic principles such as shura, consultation, amanah, trustworthiness, and justice. Misunderstanding arise due to unclear communication or differing interpretation. To resolve this, the organization must implement regular consultative sessions. This allows managers and team members to engage in open dialogue, offer suggestions, and improve communication, aligning with the principle of shura and helping to avoid misunderstanding. Another strategy that aligns with amanah is developing clear system of responsibility. The organization must establish framework that assign duties, tasks, and targets to employees. This cultivates trustworthiness and ensures each team member understands their responsibilities and is held accountable for their performance. Finally, the principle of art must be normalized. Many organizations face bias and discrimination. The organization must promote art by establishing policies that ensure fairness and equality for all employees. In an interview with the manager, they said implementing this strategy reduced conflict and employees now feel more engaged and motivated. Applying all these strategies will reduce conflict and help the company run efficiently.
In conclusion, Islamic management principles into contemporary management can resolve conflicts, enhance organizational efficiency, and moral values into modern organizational practices. As example, amanah, adil, and shura. Islamic management ensures accountability and fairness. Then it can also resolve workplace conflict and balance enhances employee well-being and organizational efficiency. Also, they can achieve goals with Maqasid Sharia.